Now we are going to take up that mechanism of breathing, because we know that respiration comprises of breathing and then the oxidation of food. So we are going to see that what are the factors that make us inhale only oxygen, what is the reason we are exhaling the CO2. So see, what happened in chest, there is a thoracic cavity present. In chest there is a thoracic cavity, as I already told you. From front side it is formed of ribs, back side we have backbone, this is a diaphragm which is originally is dome shaped, and lower side we have abdominal muscles which are involved in the functioning in the mechanism of breathing. So what actually happens, first inhalation occurs. First the inhalation occurs. What is inhalation? It is intake of oxygen. It is intake of oxygen. So what actually happens in it? So we are just going to see that what happens to the organs of the thoracic cavity which make us perform a task that we are inhaling oxygen. So when we are inhaling, so I am just writing the factors we are going to try out with me. We have ribs, we have backbone, we have diaphragm, and along with that we have backbone. Backbone we have already written, abdominal muscles. See, so try to inhale, we are going to perform a practical task here. So this is an inhalation, that is intake of oxygen. Try to breathe in. How you breathe in? Like this. So what you are feeling? That where your ribs are being pulled. When you inhale, just try to inhale. So when you inhale like this, you see that something from this side is coming outside. So that is the ribs. So ribs are actually pulled outward and forward during inhalation. Secondly, for backbone, so when you are inhaling air, inhale again. Do you think there is something change in the backbone? No. So it remains the same. Backbone remains the same. Next comes the diaphragm. Diaphragm is a dome shaped organ which is present in this area below the ribs. So when you are inhaling, try again inhale it. You will feel good when you will try to read, because you don't have to learn this answer, you will feel yourself. You see that something from here is going down. So that is the diaphragm which becomes flat. It becomes flat. And abdominal muscles, try again, try to inhale again and hold your breath now. This time don't give out the air, try to hold the breath. So can you keep it for a few minutes? No, we can't, because after some time you will feel pain in your abdomen, because when you are inhaling, at that time your abdominal muscles contract. So this is what is happening when you are inhaling. So as you have seen that ribs pulled forward, the backbone same, diaphragm flat, these are contracting. So due to this ribs and diaphragm, the size of the whole cavity is increasing. So we say that due to this, cavity size increase and pressure of O2 decrease. But outside, this we are talking for the inside of the body. But outside, pressure of oxygen is more. And we know that any gas which moves from higher concentration to lower concentration. So this is the reason that partial pressure of oxygen is high outside and low inside. So it moves inside, or we say that it is inhaled inside. Now we are going to try out the exhalation in the same way. Exhalation is giving out air or carbon dioxide. So again we are going to focus on these ribs, backbone, abdominal muscles and diaphragm. Now try to breathe out air. This time we are going to breathe out. So what do you feel? You feel that your ribs are returned back to their positions, because when you are inhaling, we were inhaling like this. So something was going up, and when you are exhaling, something is going down. So that means ribs move back to their position. Backbone again same, nothing is happening at backbone level. Diaphragm, start again, try to breathe out again. You see that something which has gone down has come again up. So that means diaphragm again becomes dome shaped. This is dome shaped. And abdominal muscles, so when I told you to hold the breath when you were inhaling the air, try it again. what happened after a few minutes, you are not able to hold it because something here is just paining you. That is the abdominal muscles, because when you are inhaling, your muscles are contracting. But once you breathe out, then your muscles relax. So that means abdominal muscles relax. So due to these things, this thing cavity area is decreasing. That means pressure of CO2 is increasing. This I am talking for the inside, but outside pressure of CO2 is less. So obviously the gas is going to move from the higher to the lower concentration. So that is why carbon dioxide is exhaled out. So this is the mechanism of breathing. Now we will be taking up the cellular respiration, that how this we have learned, that how the oxygen is entering and how the CO2 is going out, and this we have done, that when the oxygen is entering, where it is going and what is happening. Now we are going to see that when it enters the alveoli and then it enters to the blood and how it reaches to the tissue and what happens at the tissue level, that CO2 is produced. So this we are going to take up in the cellular respiration.